GLP-1 drugs are now being used for addiction, for mast cell activation syndrome, even autism. But almost nobody is asking one critical question. What happens when you hand a synthetic peptide the keys to your biology? Ozempic, semaglutide, tirzepatide. Most people know them as weight loss drugs, but clinicians are now experimenting with them for mast cell disorders, substance abuse, anxiety, even neurodevelopmental conditions. And for some people, the results are extraordinary. We can't deny this. GLP-1 receptors aren't just in your pancreas and gut. They're in your brain, your vagus nerve. They're in your dopamine system, your immune cells, your retina, even your heart. They're everywhere. This is not a single pathway. It is distributed everywhere in a signaling network. Your body normally releases GLP-1 in context. This is important. In response to food timing, circadian light signals, and other environmental inputs. In other words, it's part of a highly tuned, sensitive, biological, ongoing conversation. But synthetic GLP-1 drugs are different. They're long-acting, they're potent, and they're context-blind. So instead of joining the conversation, they just override it and dominate it. And biology adapts. So when receptors are constantly stimulated, they downregulate. Your body reduces its own signaling. The dopamine blunting some users report, the flat mood, the loss of drive, the emotional numbness, may not just be a side effect. It may be the reward system recalibrating. None of this means that these drugs have no place. I believe they do. For some people, they may be genuinely helpful. But before overriding a signaling pathway, it's worth asking, what was that pathway trying to say in the first place when it was left unimpeded? Because in biology, signals don't just disappear. They only get harder to hear.